For more than 3 months, Mark has found himself at the centre of two major food emergencies. Demand at this Dumfries food bank leapt overnight from 500 parcels a month to 2,500. But it's been even worse in the Ugandan community of Kapezi, where Mark had set up a project to help young women with sanitary pads. Lockdown destroyed the vital tourism trade, just as a natural disaster confounded the plight of people who have no access to a welfare state.
One of the young volunteers of our Kupata project, his village was hit by an utterly catastrophic flood. Many people were killed, others just saw their everything, homes, possessions, crops washed away. And they were forced to make a makeshift refugee camp in the grounds of a school. And he decided, he's only a young lad, he's 22, decided with no money, all he got is a mobile phone and indomitable spirit, thought, I'll see what I can do to feed these people. And we obviously wanted to help out. We've managed to raise as much money as we can. It's not a fortune, but it in total will be about £4,500. And we've been able to feed them for the last 10 weeks. And so that's 10,000 people in Uganda.
Whilst hungry mouths have been fed in two different hemispheres, the differences are stark.
What hits me is the difference. Our daily budget per person in Uganda is about 6p. That's as good as we can do. It's enough to keep them going. It won't be enough to keep them full, but they don't die of starvation. Our budget for anyone here in Dumfries and Galloway is near £8 or £9, and it's really quite a nice food parcel. And the people in Uganda couldn't believe food like that. Floods or no floods, it would be for them the equivalent of £1,000 hamper from Fortnum and Mason.
Alongside the basic rations, Mark is particularly pleased to sneak in one tiny luxury for the kids, a token of friendship from all those in Scotland who've donated.
We got a big ticking off from our volunteer out there, who is a very practical, pragmatic young African lady who wasn't impressed by these sentimental Westerners handing out lollipops and there's a real crisis on. But even Peace had to agree when she saw the kids' faces when they got the lollipop that it wasn't the worst idea.
The uncertainty of the new normal means demand for help may continue for some time, whether that's here in Dumfries or 6,000 miles away in Uganda. But charities like this stand ready to keep meeting the challenge. McKenzie, ITV News in Dumfries.